My hope is that you will find here a strengthening of your mind, body, and spirit, total health and well-being. So take a moment to settle, making yourself as comfortable as you can be as you simply listen as we begin. Now, take in a few deeper breaths, a little deeper down to your center, so both your chest and your stomach gently expand to rise and then fall, before letting your breathing return once again to its normal, natural, and easy flow. Knowing this is the right time for your outer awareness to rest as you relax from that conscious exterior world to begin your rest in your subconscious inner world. And with your eyes closed or soon closing down, very soon you may notice many pleasing sensations, comfortable and agreeable changes within your growing calm. As you become a little more curious to better observe over this time how these relaxing sensations of serenity and peace move gently down with you. And I wonder if you could imagine a special time of mythology and a place within history, a time of wonder so enchanting and inviting that your mind may want to travel back there now, moving back through many years, as if skipping back through timelines with ease, backwards and backwards through so many centuries, until you bring into your mind some glimpses of rich and fertile lands, springtime visions of stunning open spaces full of untouched open fields, so relaxing to imagine. So see yourself standing amidst some lovely rolling meadows, so vibrant with brilliant emerald greens, surrounded then and now here, while pristine and beautiful terrain, a deeply peaceful embrace, full of color and calm, and you're happy to be all alone here, feeling so safe and so secure, to step through imagination's opening doors and enjoy this deepening view. relaxing even more now as you smell the sweetest scents of fresh air, breathing fully into this clear world, so completely and confidently, always within your total and full control, as young and picturesque as the healthy earth can possibly be. And you know, it's a truly magical place because there and now you start to see, as you arrive over to your left and right sides, the two forms of extraordinary standing statues. Two ancient icons, like mythic guardians or wardens of powerful protection, standing opposite each other, yet their faces and their eyes are towards you, welcoming you warmly with unspoken blessings, and somehow you know and feel these mythic icons to safeguard and stand watch over some long, important pathway you now see before you, leading out from between these two statues and away into the distant, inviting beyond. And that first statue you see, a little closer now, is clearly that of a woman, fashioned and formed from beautiful rare stones, like glimmering jaspers and jades. She's exquisitely carved with ancient artistry, covered with ornate lines and unending types of mystical swirls. Because something in your mind and heart knows she is an icon of the earth goddess Danu, the divine Celtic spirit of all Earth's energies, so radiant and captivating for all of your senses to now behold. And as you continue to relax, you see that second statue also facing you, as you cast your eyes across, curiously across that waiting path. There is a form of a man, a striking presence, because here stands the mighty sun god Alu, the Celtic spirit of shining light and all brightness that personifies divine luminescence of the sun's healing rays. And you're struck by how real and how lifelike these powerful beings now seem. As if you're aware of their very real presence, although their mouths don't speak or move. You see their eyes seem so alive, almost as if they could glimmer and smile, inviting you with their subtle nods to now step on that pathway and to feel all possible freedom to explore. And so you do begin to move and walk now, exhilarated to take up this unique offer and feel your legs moving beneath you as you step ahead between those statues and you feel a beautiful, blissful charge on your skin, tingling like a stunning aura or a shield of healthy protection, empowering you with such radiance and self-belief because in a way you're amazed now to truly connect with this fabled Celtic path. As you look about and move even more, everything around you seems so fluid and in tune. Everything in harmony because these rolling lands seem to move in a very special ways just for you, grounding you more and more deeper into peace, because the earth itself seems to rotate under your feet without any of your trying, always relaxing you deeper and deeper with every next easy step. And you feel the soft warmth of golden rays touching upon your relaxing forehead and your cheeks. You see all of those beams of sunlight play and fall through the branches of so many gorgeous trees. As you pass by, you reach out to brush those leaves, and you're aware of your own strength returning in ways whilst also branching out. Returning you in ways towards your own vitality and even the possibility of your own new growth, like a long umbilical cord that you can picture and see joining you down into the earth's very center. You feel you're given something back here. Something is returning to you with every move that you effortlessly make, with every new cast of color. You imagine and see there's a delicious nourishment inspiring you to make even more room now for your own flourishing. And very soon you feel some new sensations on your skin as the air surrounding you begins to shift and the temperature is pleasantly changed, and you hear a pleasing hum floating now through the air because the rustling breezes themselves are beginning to sing, and your deeper self knows the earth here is singing out to you and you're beginning to hear the whispers of Danu's beautiful voice, making a gorgeous, healing type of music in the sounds of her ancient Celtic tongue. Even the soft sounds of this calming song help you now feel so much more renewed and energized. Like a healthy, growing child, more and more you're becoming a child of Earth's charming youth as you continue to step out and explore. You feel so completely at home, as if all parts of you are now returning to this sublime world of the forever young. And very soon you discover yourself standing still at an untouched hidden shore, arriving now, here to see dimensions and the width of an exquisite crystal clear lake. And it's so beautiful to look in and peer in as you feel amazed to see almost entirely through these waters. And you see all the way down to the very bottom and the depths of this sparkling, translucent, incredible spring, where the purest of healthy water seems to flow endlessly from this Mother Earth. And the songs you hear in the air only encourage you now to kneel down beside this water and to bend down and reach and feel yourself dipping in your own fingers. And as you do, you sense the liquid touch of this blue tinged crystal water to be absolutely and perfectly pure, because these sensations running through your fingers are beginning and bringing astonishing waves of comfort, as a sense of pure bliss begins to pass up throughout your whole arm, that moves into your shoulders and your entire body. There is a flowing of warmth, of immediate euphoric relief, because you're flooded with a type of ecstasy to feel this transformative healing wash, cleansing and clearing you completely from the inside of your physical being to the out. Even as you enjoy watching tiny glassy droplets fall and play out so slowly across your palm. It's fascinating to take control of this calm, to know you are in control of your comfort. As you plunge both hands in now and even bend a little further down you can enjoy taking a long, satisfying drink. To drink your fill from this pure spring of healing. To soak and bathe every ounce in as the pure, clean water fills you with that euphoria. Down and down to your core. And now your entire body is clearing and expunging all old pollutions wherever they may have been stored. And after some time, you watch as an arriving, soothing white mist of steam begins to bubble and rise across the entire surface of this lake, bubbling and frothing with rising vapors as a kind of calming, mystical morning dew, arriving to relax you even more as you begin to feel yourself changing and transforming even more than before, because now you really are traveling even further and further away. Until you realize the steamy mist is receding and fading away as smoothly as it came. And now you find yourself walking once more, now walking upon a brand new secret pathway you've discovered. Feeling so strong and able to continue your journey, to positively stride forth. And you look down now to see you are in fact following a narrow, cobbled road. Following a narrow, cobbled trail, timeless paved stones, all covered with lime-colored lichens and olive green moss, so healthy and natural as you see this pathway gently rises, and it's leading you slowly yet surely up and up, and maybe somewhere or sometime in your distant memories of your dreams, or you may have heard of or imagined these ancient hills, the sacred hills of the Celts, places of divine ritual for the likes of kingly coronations and sacred special rites. And maybe now that's where you're headed. You can't really know, but you do know your feet continue to carry you so easily, taking you up and around as you climb this spiraling pathway. And you tread so many soft grasses and hear the crackling of many brown leaves underfoot. It feels so good and so right now to be walking this royal pathway of the ancients. And you feel so positive and curious to know what can be learned for you there on that summit. The soft winds carry those whispers in their songs to feel beautiful, earthly harmonies once more into your ears. You're cherishing this time of such happiness to simply be and breathe as truly as you are, until finally you arrive now and your 2 feet cross the crest of that hill and you step onto this high summit. And to your absolute delight, you're now looking to see and witness firsthand the most majestic, panoramic outlook of a 360-degree vista across the entire surrounding Celtic lands. And you see all of the way to the very edges of this emerald isle shores. What a sight to behold, to take in the shapes of every steep cliffside and the contours of every rolling field and the smooth seas rolling so calmly out there beyond. And even more, you're seeing so many other hills of such similar beauty rising in pockets from the lush forest there below. Seeing so many other sacred sites of special wonder where you picture distant eagles and owls and falcons circling and soaring and singing out through those skies. And somehow, on a very deep level, you understand and know you are right now exactly where you are meant to be. Because here you have found your special way to be standing in this exact center, in the very heart's focal point of this greenest, healthiest earth. Here, in the middle of Earth's own body, where the sun shines directly down on you, you are now stood upon this exact central point of this entire island of the ancient Celts. And you can't help but feel the immense concentration, like a sublime tingling of flowering and flowing energies of the entire earth, as the earth's power to renew you and heal you is rising up and pouring out endlessly up through your bare feet. In wave upon wave of such rejuvenation, traveling up like a spiral through your being with your connection to this sacred healing ground. And now you know you are deeply accepting every gift of this truth, because every ounce of divine healing is now transmitting to you like a beacon across the millennia of all time, glowing you with radiant power, and now finding its way directly into you, up through your toes and up through your legs, up through your waist and up through your torso, through your back and your shoulders and your neck, and all the way through your features to the very crown of your head. Your entire being is shining with new clarity, illuminating you with so much new growth and possibility, sending a nourishing earth energy into every one of your tiniest cells, and you're feeling a profound sense of bliss as you enjoy taking in a deeper breath. Breathing in so deeply and calmly, clearly as you relax, you feel yourself expanding with this peaceful calm, because it's as if all younger parts of you are now illuminated, and all parts of you really are now returning to their most open ways, back to the comfortable cradle and the purity of this clear world, back into the soothing belly and the comforts of this gorgeous, protective Mother Earth, back into the soft arms of Danu, the divine Earth Goddess, as she welcomes you with her warmest embrace. And the whispers of all healing love she speaks to you as you hear her healing songs with the healing songs of the sun, and together you finally see, reveal the happy and exalted faces of both your Celtic spirit guides as they take enchanting and angelic human-like forms right before you. You see them moving now, so alive, in actual free motion, and you see them stand unfrozen and as free flowing as these harmonious lambs, standing right here before as a sacred pair. You're thrilled to be gazing upon them, these celestial true spirits of your healing guides. Seeing the sun god Anu and the earth goddess Danu looking so fondly back at you, as warmly as upon their very own child, now deserving of their unconditional and infinite love. And you see your guides beaming so brightly. You sense their pure joy as they speak, letting you know with all of their ancient wisdoms that yes, you are deserving of all healing, and yes, you are now being healed. Healing so deeply and so completely. You're now receiving all of their words as your inner special gifts. Healing into your body and your mind and your soul, so that even your thoughts are now clearing, cleansing, and calming your whole thinking self, and permanently returning your thinking habits towards joy and optimism and positivity, and your easy laughter and your good spirits, with the harmonies and the help of their blissful healing dreams. You're finally learning here you really can let go of everything unwanted and everything else you'd like to release, because your guides invite you now to just turn around as you spin gently. Now you see revealed in the center of this sacred hill is a tall column you can't miss. A column maybe 20 feet high, made of old brown and grey dried branches. Woods fallen and discarded from the boughs of many faraway trees, and these branches have been stacked into a giant tower of firewood, and you hear the divine words of your guides tell you that this firewood tower really is the key towards answering your wishes and setting yourself free. Because they tell you, with an easy snap of your fingers or with the simple clap of your hands, you have the choice now to partake and begin to set into motion this powerful ritual of the deeper mind's clearing. And easily as setting a light to this ancient bonfire, as you watch with your very own eyes, all of your inner obstacles and negative blocks will be placed onto this pile of old branches and then burnt up to fade away. So now you do watch as you choose to snap your fingers, or you choose to clap your hands, and you're thrilled to see with amazement that quickly a small, bright, golden spark jumps from your palms and leaps onto that stack, and the sun spark sets that wooden pile ablaze. Until the golden flames grow and then rise, burning so brightly, you can see the total purity of these flames, as these cleansing flames quickly envelop everything you've chosen to place there. Everything you no longer need, and everything that no longer serves you, you've discarded there and placed deliberately to burn up and fade away. As all negative blockages now consumed by the flames, now you'll feel yourself breathe out with such relief, because everything you've chosen to release, everything you've chosen to let go, is now just empty smoke, floating away into empty air, swept away into all nothingness by the rise of the pure, clean winds. Now, as you continue to breathe, you can feel the purity of that air deep in your lungs, and you sit back and just relax as you hear your Celtic guides tell you that you've done so well. As the fire in front of you starts to diminish, you see it lull down to just a subdued glow, where the soft orange embers comfort you like a cozy campfire, until the soft crackles and pops of those embers recede and dim and eventually fade all away. So you take this time to rest yourself back upon the cozy earth, comfortably allowing your dreaming self to begin to roam free, and you may even like to think back to those pure waters of that crystal clear lake, as the sense of that fresh, soothing dew continues to wash and bathe your entire healthy soul. You feel it bringing so many healthier feelings of pure lightness and so much more room and space for you on the inside. And as you watch the brilliant orange light of the sun setting, you see it descend and fall over Earth's horizon, disappearing into the far away blue seas. As the dark purples and scarlets of a beautiful dusk fade to dim too, there is only an infinity of glowing stars left above. Shining out and sparkling brightly as they unfold as an ocean of galaxies across a glorious, magnificent night sky, where you start to see constellations being born and take shape as you see them form beautiful, bright new beginnings of sublime cosmic patterns, comforting you also like a comfy blanket of wonderment all across the universal nightscape of these scouts. And parts of you are now soaring, lifting and flying too, over an entire countryside of rich emerald greens. You feel yourself looking out with such wonderful perspectives of the most distant planets and stars high above. And one by one, across the many surrounding fields, you so notice so many tiny vibrant dots, seeing many other towers of firelight there, all shining on top of those many other sacred hills. Circles of pure light, all glimmering so bright, and you recognize innately on a deep and spiritual level that all of your ancient brothers and sisters are here too. Now cleansing and clearing and renewing themselves right alongside with you, because you know your entire tribe of humanity is now healing and freeing itself just like you, sending so much new hope and so much new happiness as pure joy now finds new ways into your open heart. You know you've connected directly here to a millennia of sacred healing, strengthening you and inspiring you evermore, because your spirit is as powerful as the earth and as bright as the sun. As you move forwards across so many positive days now, you feel you can finally and truly rest. As you sense yourself becoming whole once again, and you sense all parts of you integrating and processing and aligning to make a much deeper sense of these meanings and these events. And yet now you hear yourself silently wishing your fondest goodbyes to this incredible, cherished land, at least for this time. Because it's time for you to offer your deepest gratitudes and thanks to both Danu and Anu as your sacred healing guides. And as you do, you see them smile so bright upon you once more, having bestowed to you their most prized and special gifts. They smile to bid you their fondest and kindest farewells, and for now you're just drifting and floating in so many new ways, moving forwards and forwards as if through all of time and space. Floating now so serenely into your modern, present age as you continue to let yourself relax and breathe so well. You're resting with ease in your deepest, tranquil calm, grounding and connecting yourself to your present health and well-being. As your present deeper self continues to renew you in so many ways going forwards, in all possible and future ways you are healing. Having now received the sublime and divine gifts of healing Celtic energy, you know your positive and future health only continues to flourish and to grow, and now you know you will sleep so well as you rest so deeply and completely from this moment on. Finally falling asleep now whenever you will. You're moving easily into your true depth of sleep, so soundly and freely, and you know your coming dreams will be so incredibly peaceful, so deeply comforting and soothing to all parts of you, because your natural nightly healing only continues to develop positively as you expand and you know and remember you can come back to enjoy strengthening and reinforcing all of this healing practice whenever you choose, as easily as listening and relaxing again to this experience once more. And for now, you just choose to rest, finally falling asleep, just sleeping and sleeping because you trust you're healing completely, with so much more space for you to rest and grow and sleep now so well. Good night.